Awesome, friends. So welcome to your mats this Monday. And what an honor it is. It's a full moon, and it will be, the brightest between tomorrow or tonight and tomorrow. Little short plug, myself and Laura and Core are hosting a little visualization manifest virtual event tomorrow night, and we can chat offline about how we get the Zoom link to that. But this full moon is the pink moon. It's one of the bigger super moons of this year, and it's really all about creating this new reality. And what a perfect time right now when a lot of us are paused on normal life, quote unquote, and we have the opportunity to dive a little deeper into ourselves and to maybe find a little bit more stillness to choose what our new reality is going to look like. So with that in mind this evening, let's kind of flip our perspectives on maybe this is happening to us and what we can look at as what's happening for us and what we choose to spend our time on, or where we choose to feel and kind of get a little deeper, and then where we can pull back. So if you're into that, let's get started actually in a seat, and we'll just take a few breaths together, and I'll start some tunes. And if you want to start some tunes as well. And then just come to whatever seat. If you have a block and you want to sit on that, or if you just want to take traditional hero's pose, just onto your shins, hands down onto your thighs, either just palms down to kind of ground in, or palms up to just receive a little bit more energy, a little bit more life force. And then just soft close of your eyes. Just really empty out on your next breath. And take a big sip of air in. Feel your lower belly, mid belly, and then right on the top of your ribs, fill up. And then do that in the reverse. Let go from your ribs, mid belly, lower belly. Do that one more time. Breathe in, lower belly, fill, upper belly, ribs. And then release, 3 parts. Yeah, that ribs, belly, lower. And you can continue that 3-part breath, or start to slip into a breath that feels more natural for you, a little bit more syncopated. And just realize, take that little inventory of when you start to shift your breath, or when you start to notice the shifts of your breath, how easy it is to flip our perspective into calm, into patience. We have that power to manipulate our breath, to manipulate our energy so quickly. And you can just leave your eyes closed. Draw your right ear to your right shoulder, and just feel a nice stretch into your left side, scalene muscles into your neck. It's not really meant to be so forceful or intense, but there's a nice awakening through your neck. Then breathe your neck back up to neutral, and then take it over left ear, left shoulder. Right side of your neck just starts to feel a little bit more awake, a little bit more length. Let's do that back to neutral. Breathe in. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, back to neutral. And then find a forearm tabletop. It's an easy forearm tabletop. Separate all 10 finger pads away from one another, and then draw your elbows right underneath your shoulders. Make that number 11 with your forearms, so your fingertips extend to the front edge of your mat. And then right from here, inhale, baby cow, drop your belly, start to lift your chin. And then exhale, baby cat. Press into your forearms. Spread all 10 finger pads away from one another. And then fully dome your chin into your chest. Awesome. Let's move breath to movement. Inhale, baby cow. Belly descends, chin lifts. Exhale, baby cat. Press, 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 press. One more time. Breathe in. Belly descends, chin lifts. And then exhale, baby cat. Draw your chin into your chest and really press through your forearms. And then come back to a neutral forearm tabletop and extend your left leg behind you. And then right from here, you can really press into your forearms. Grip all 10 finger pads. Breathe in. And then draw your knee into your chest. And again, feel that press and activation through your upper back. Just one more time on this side. Breathe in, extend, left leg long. Exhale, baby tiger pose. Awesome, forearm tabletop and just switch it out. Right leg extends back, breathe in. Exhale, baby tiger pose, knee in. Press through your elbows, your forearms. One more time, breathe in, extend. Exhale, baby tiger pose. And then little forearm plank up to tabletop rather. And then tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Hike your hips up and back. And then move freely here, friends. Pedal out your downward facing dog. Then shift into a little bit of stillness. Press into your arms. And again, engagement through your upper back into your lats. A nice upper back that wraps around your ribs. Find the length through your hamstrings. Breathe in. And just a gentle breath out. Meet yourself where you are. Inhale, bring your gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step behind your wrists. And then grab just gently opposite elbow. Or if it feels better, you can interlace your hands and then just serve them right in the back of your head. If you're feeling a little bit more sensation in your shoulders, take your hands, wrap them around your back, interlace, and punch your knuckles to the sky. But can you release and anchor your head closer to the ground and take a little bit more a generous bend into your knees? Let that feel really good for your lower back. Just simply release. And then melt your fingertips back down to the earth. Heel toe your feet to touch. And then a nice little bend into your knees. Roll up through your back body, your posterior chain, which will be strengthening this evening. And then when you get to your standing posture, hands to heart space, eyes closed, and just slight bow of your chin to your chest. How can you flip your perspective tonight or this week? As we move into a new reality, what do you want your personal reality to look like, to feel like? Can you get really clear right here? Breathe in, clarity. And then exhale anything else that feels limiting. One more time, breathe in, abundance. And then exhale, again, that self-doubt holding you back. Awesome, friends. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Serve your arms overhead. And then turn your pinkies slightly inward. Free up a little bit more space in your upper back. And then grab for your left wrist. Breathe in. Exhale, side bend, stretch over to your right. Anchor your left foot down. And maybe even little jut your hips to the left a little bit. And then inhale back to center. Switch out your wrist grip. And then exhale up and over to your left side. Plug your right foot down and in. Feel that big side body stretch. Inhale back to center, arms come apart. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms and expose your heart skyward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, hinge, and fold in half. Halfway lift as you breathe in, hands to thighs or to shins. Bring your gaze down. And then remove your ears away from your shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, high plank pose, step back, top of your push-up. Again, draw your shoulders over your wrists. Breathe in. And then knees or toes lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. We'll move into 3 rounds of flowing cobra. Inhale, press into the tops of your feet. Lift your shoulders up. Press your feet down. Exhale, lower. 2 more times just like that. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, lower. Last time, breathe in. Little to no weight into your fingertips. Maybe they lift. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Breathe in, high plank. 1 movement. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, let's flow. Breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, top of your mat, feet to touch. Inhale, find a halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, rise, mountain pose, lift up, reach for your left wrist. Exhale, up and over to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, up and over to your left. Inhale, Tadasana, stand tall. Exhale, back bend, expose your heart. Breathe in, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift, long spine, lengthen. Exhale, high plank pose, step back, top of your push-up. 2 options, friends. You can flow through cobra as we flow, or if you want to take that chaturanga on, breathe in, rock forward. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Chin your hips up and back. Pause for the breath in. Pause for the deliberate breath out. 1 more time, flow, sun A. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, top of your mat, feet to touch. Halfway lift, breathe in, long spine. Exhale, fold even deeper. Inhale, rise, mountain pose, lift up. Exhale, grab for your wrist, up and over. Inhale, center, switch it up. Exhale, up and over to your left. Inhale, mountain pose, lift. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank or lower all the way down to your belly. For cobra, you choose. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's move on. Let's pause with a breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, serve your right leg high, 3-legged down dog kick. First time here, if you want to bring your right hip over your left and take that little juicy movement and hip circles, just bend at your knee. And then realign right hip down inside with your left, breathe in. Exhale all the way through to your low lunge with control, heel ball toe. Plug your left hand down onto the ground or onto a block. Inhale, low lunge twist. Peel open. Serve your right fingertips up. Option to take a little wrist roll out right here. And then breathe in. Exhale, fallen warrior. Come to pinky toe edge on both sides. Reach your right arm towards the back of your mat. Gaze back. Flip that perspective to what's behind you. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then let go of that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, modified pyramid. Come all the way back. Both legs straight or a little bit of a bend. So just that nice transition is going to be as 1 big breath in. You're going to land modified pyramid as we flow. First time here, though, you can take a couple of bends, couple of breaths right here. Ease your right hip back, left hip forward so you can feel that front line of your right leg, the back line of your front leg. Open up, breathe in. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Inhale, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana, lift up. And again, first breath here, perfect. Arrive. Second or third breath, just kind of manipulate as you need. Ease your right hip back, left hip forward, and then pull in through your ribs. So you find that lower, that pelvis lock. Uddiyana Bandha, pull in, hug in, breathe in. Exhale, warrior 2. Find that transition. Your back leg, your back foot, open up. Reach in opposite directions. Feel your shoulders release away from your ears. And yeah, if you need a bend or a little pulse through your front leg, take it. And then we stay low, stay committed, open up through your right hip, breathe in, reverse warrior. Reach your fingertips up and back, full breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward. And then find that tick-tock of your arms, 6 and 12. Use your right arm as leverage to kind of find that heart open to the sky. And then find a little bit more distance, right hip, right shoulder. Awesome, here's the release. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lift up towards the sky, full breath in. Lift and close, exhale, crescent airplane arms. Pivot your left hip forward. Reach your fingertips back. Hug in through your inner thighs to find lower belly stability. And then lift your back heel up. Transition, inhale, chair pose. Step your left foot forward to meet your right. Little wiggle if you need, little wobble if you need. And then reach your fingertips up, biceps frame your ears. Inhale, press your palms together. Exhale, sit lower, draw your thumbs to the nape of your neck. Feel that nice stretch from your elbows, pull the way to your hips. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, spill over. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga, or high plank, downward facing dog. Breathe in, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's repeat that other side. Inhale, left leg high, lift up. Bend, stack, open as you need. Do that nice side body freedom. Little open, little twirl of the ankle, flex of the toes. And then realign left hip down with your right. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge with control step, heel ball tuck. Right arm down, inhale, low lunge twist. Elevate your left fingertips up. And again, little twirl of your left wrist. Then breathe in. Exhale, fallen warrior. Come to pinky toe edge of both sides. Feel that big left hip open, it's stretched. Maybe it's a little tough right here, but as we build more heat, we ease into it. Awesome, bring your left arm forward. Inhale, modified pyramid. Straighten both legs. And again, first time here, take a few wiggles and bounces. Invite your left hip back, right hip forward. So you can find lower back, little iron out. One more, inhale. Exhale, low lunge, right back into the fire. Inhale, crescent pose, reach your arms up. And again, same little wiggles that you did on the first side. You arrive here, then press more into your left heel, left foot, big toe. So you can stabilize through your left glute, breathe in. Exhale, warrior two, open to the right. Spin your right heel down. Angle your right toes out in 45 degrees. Breathe in. And then sit a little lower. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay committed to the depth of your legs. Reach your left fingertips up. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Find length, find lift. Find that rotation up and the perspective to lift up just a little bit more. Inhale, reverse triangle. Press into your left heel, bump your hips slightly forward. Breathe in. Exhale, crescent airplane. Little windmill of your arms. Rotate your right hip down. And then feel that length from heel to head. You know where we're going. Power up. Inhale, chair pose. Reach. Yes, sit low. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Lift your chest up, breathe in, hands to press together. Exhale, sit low, thumbs to the nape of your neck. Yes, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, spill. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga, dandasana, or maintain high plank. Breathe in, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Solid breath in. Let the breath ride out. One more, just like that. Build a slow breath in. Flow the breath right back out. All right, friends, let's boogie. Breath to movement. Inhale, elevate your right heel high, send it. Exhale, low lunge, gingerly step through. Inhale, low lunge twist, reach up. Exhale, fallen warrior, reach to the back. Inhale, modified pyramid straighten. Exhale, bend back into your lunge. Inhale, crescent pose, lift up. Exhale, warrior two, open and settle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, reach for what you want. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, crescent airplane, pivot forward. Inhale, chair pose, step together. Exhale, sit deeper, thumbs to the nape of your neck. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, find the release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your left heel high. Exhale, low lunge, heel ball toe, step through. Yes, inhale, low lunge, twist, reach up. Exhale, fallen warrior, feel your hips. Yes, inhale, modified pyramid, straighten through your front leg. Exhale, depth into your left knee. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift up. Exhale, crescent airplane, arms. Inhale, chair pose, step together. Exhale, depth, thumbs to the nape of your neck. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. We'll meet in downward facing dog. All right, friends, let's add on. Inhale, lift your right heel high, and then just start to pulse it up, up, up. Exhale, exhale, just for 4, 3, knee to nose 2, knee to nose 1, knee to nose pulse, 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 pulse. Now activate through your finger pads, activate through your strong arms. Feel that lock through your abs. Yes, Jesse, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, low lunge all the way through back to the flow. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, fallen warrior. Breathe in, modified pyramid. Exhale, bend back into your lunge. Breathe in, crescent pose. Pause here. Exhale, easy twist to the right. Cast your right fingertips back. This time, inhale, high crescent, straighten out through your front leg, lift up, and then exhale, double lunge crescent with a twist. Inhale, high crescent, both legs come to straight. Exhale, double lunge crescent, twist to your front leg. One more time, inhale. Exhale, hover your back knee. Awesome, friends. Inhale, warrior two. Little change. Exhale, triangle pose, straighten your right leg. Reach forward, Then find that tick-tock. Find the rotation of your right ribs underneath your left. Yes, you can. Option to extend both arms to the front of you, the front of your mat. Yes, for that full oblique challenge. Yeah, there. Awesome. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift up. Exhale, crescent airplane. Permission to stay right here, or permission, airplane pose, launch onto your right leg. Option to take chair, arms here. So reach up, and then take the thumbs to the nape of your neck, and then find that pulse with your left leg. Just pulse, pulse, pulse. Up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Toe heel your feet out about hip width distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crow pose, Bakasana. Plant your hands down, insert your knees to your triceps. Gaze forward, lift. One foot, then the other. Toes kiss behind you. Gaze is forward, exactly where we're going into this new reality, new shift. Breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank, or just step back, downward facing dog. Awesome work. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, send your left leg high. Start to pulse it up. Pulse, pulse. Little exhales as you pulse up. Little exhales as you exert. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to nose, pulse it. Knee to nose, pulse, pulse. Yes, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send it high, breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge, twist, reach. Feel the rinse of your spine. Exhale, fall in, warrior. Inhale, modified pyramid, straighten both legs. And then exhale, breathe into the depth of your low lunge. Inhale, crescent pose. Awesome. Now exhale, open, twist, left fingertips, reach back. Let's do that. Same thing. Inhale, high crescent, both legs straighten. Press through your left heel, left big toe. Exhale, double lunge, right knee hovers, and then find that twist. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, double lunge, twist. 2 more times. Inhale, high crescent, reach up. Exhale, double lunge, twist. 1 more time, breathe in. Exhale, double. Inhale, warrior 2, open up. And then exhale, triangle pose, straighten your front leg, bump your hips, and then reach. Press in to your back foot, so that pinky toe edge, roots down. Hug in through your lower belly. Yes, if you added the arm on the first side, do that again, breathe in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift up. Exhale, crescent airplane, or launch onto your left leg. Take your hands to heart space, or again, take thumbs to the nape of your neck. Start to pulse your right heel. Lift up, up, up. Just for 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward, fold, arms down. Inhale, halfway lift. Separate your feet. Exhale, second shot, crow pose, Bakasana. Put your hands down. Insert knees into triceps or close to your armpits. Can you press even more through your arms? Just get your arms close to straight. Yes, you can. And then downward facing dog whenever you are ready. Take a solid breath in. Whew, solid breath out, gaze forward, come all the way down. I need a sip of water, too much talking. All right, so let's flow into a little bit of core. Come all the way down to your back. We'll get into some plank work, but come all the way down to your back. If you have a block and you want to use that, that's perfect. If you don't have a block, that's also perfect. Come all the way down. Send your legs up. And if you have a block and you would like to use it, you can press into your block with both hands. Also can do this with a little low weight, maybe a 5-pound weight is perfect, 3-pound weight. And if not, just imagine you're holding something between your hands so you have that energy into your upper back. Drop your left leg down, reach your arms up overhead, full breath in. Exhale, lift up. Right leg drops to hover, arms go back. Exhale, lift up. Just do that, breathe in. Exhale, lift. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. If you want to lift your head off the ground, that's okay. But if you want to just rest your head onto the ground, and again, focus on the commitment of your lower back. Press your lower back into the earth. And feel your upper back start to turn on as you energize through your fingertips. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Arms up, legs up. And then float your legs to 60. Reach your arms. Maybe your head lifts up. Maybe your arms reach. Hold for 4. Hold for 3. Knees to chest in 2. Knees to chest in 1. Knees to chest. Rock side to side. And then grab hold of your thighs. Rock and roll the length of your mat. And we'll find ourselves in a forearm plank. Forearm plank, friends. And then again, option to take this from your knees. If we're still building strength through our 360 core, so that core that wraps around from our lower back. Our lower back is still part of it. So sometimes when we do core work, our lower back starts to hurt. And that's just having that strength will limit it. So knees are always the option. Or forearm plank. Lift your right leg up for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Left leg lifts up for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Both feet down. Dolphin pose. Walk your feet towards your elbows. And again, just as we set up forearm tabletop, our forearms make that number 11. So we hug our elbows right underneath our shoulders and then launch dolphin pose. Friends, if you want to stay here, perfect. If you want to start to play around, just lift your right leg off the ground. We don't have to go for height. We don't have to go for momentum. We don't have to go for flinging ourselves up, but just see what that feels like. If you have forearm stand, launch into it. And then as you breathe out, you can lower your right leg back down. Left leg lifts up. And just feel that 3 points of contact instead of 4. Notice where you activate or be called to activate a little bit more into your belly, into your lats. And then remember that fire, press away from the earth with your forearms. Yes, friends. 20 more seconds of playtime. Yeah. All right. And that drill is a perfect place to come. Just that dolphin to plank. So if that is still what you're working on, forearm plank, dolphin. And then you can walk it back, forearm plank to dolphin. Why don't we come back to exactly where we started? Head above our heart, right onto our shins. One hand to belly, one hand to heart. Do a little thumbs up if you're still with me, still sweating. Awesome, love you. Close your eyes. Start to breathe again with that patience, with that clarity. Bringing that full moon energy right into our belly, right into our breath. What does our new reality look like? What does it feel like? What does it taste like? What does it smell like? What is surrounding us as we step in, as we step forward into something new? We have the time right here to cultivate that energy. Maybe we're physically distant, but socially connected right here. Breathe in. I can't hear you, but open mouth, exhale. One more, just like that. Breathe in. Now stick your tongue out, lion's breath. Hopefully you got a smile. Come back, downward facing dog. Plant your hands down. Send your hips up. Take a full breath in. Serve your right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Tap your knee to your tricep. Yes, commit. Hold for 3. Yes, you can for 2. Higher up. And 1. Inhale, re-extend. Lift it up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent pose. Lift all the way up. Awesome. We've been here before. Can you sit even deeper into your crescent lunge? Breathe in. And then hands to heart space, revolved crescent pose. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Couple layers. I know some people on here love to get inversion upside down. So option, just simply to open up your arms. If you want to take on side crow, breathe in. Take your left foot to meet your right, prayer twist. And then come up onto the ball pads of your feet. Plant your hands down to the right side. Take that, your triceps as a shelf for your thighs. Gaze forward, and then shift. Permission to stay in revolved crescent, arms open, arms together. Take what you need. Take 3 rounds of breath. Yes. Yeah, right. I want to see what you're working on. All right, 1 more full breath in. Now everybody gaze at your front foot. Step your left foot. Breathe in. Exhale, spill forward. Widen your feet about hip width or even wider, maybe even mat width. Take your peace fingers around your big toes. Allow your head to spill forward. Chest just spills between your legs. Little side to side boogie, back and forth. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Just move. And let your hands slip away from your feet. Draw your feet back together. Find a halfway lift, little reset. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low, reach. Exhale, eagle on the left. Left arm sweeps underneath. Left leg over your right. Find that little double bind. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Knit your bottom ribs in. And then breathe in. Lift your elbows up just a little bit. And now exhale, kind of find that tuck, round, and curl. Find a little bit of a cat back. If you kind of fall over, that's okay. And then inhale, lift up. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Exhale, find a tuck, round, and curl. Now we just stay for 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Inhale, 1 leg, mountain pose. Arms release, leg releases. Exhale, come all the way down to a low lunge. And then right from here, just shift to lateral lunge or skandasana to your left leg. Little release of your right inner thigh. And you want to just keep that lateral lunge, like your left foot is fully on the ground, that's perfect. You can even take your arms out. Or if your left heel starts to pop up and you want to drop your hips a little lower, you can take your right hand up. Friends, explore this movement. It doesn't have to be what I'm doing or what the options I gave, but take it for what you want. One more big breath in, welcome it in. Exhale, push the air out. And then let's find Prasarita, just a wide leg forward fold. Keep your feet down, arms down. We can build a little bit of strength with just a little bit of a drill. So take your hands down, maybe they come forward off of your mat, and then take your shoulders over your wrists. And then breathe in, just lift your right heel up. Maybe your right foot comes up, back down. Left heel up, or maybe left foot down. And just find that little drill side to side. Maybe just the heel lifts today. And then maybe perhaps a foot comes up And again, we're not trying to do little handstand kicks right from here. But just getting the idea of 3 points of contact. Little oblique work. Last 4. Last 3. Yes, last 2. Last 1. Big release. Little shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Back to your low lunge. Full breath in. Just downward facing dog. Step it back. All right, second side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Tap, hold for 3. Tap, hold for 2. Higher up. 1. Inhale, re-extend, lift up. Exhale, low lunge, heel ball toe step. Inhale, crescent pose. Lift all the way up. Again, if you need to find a wider stance, manipulate as you need. Breathe in. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Check your elbow to the outside of your thigh. Now you know the layers. Take what you need. Stay here. Open your arms here. Or if we want to layer on, step your right foot up. Come up onto the ball pads of your feet. Find that connection. And you can launch in a 2-side crow. And again, your triceps are that shelf. Gaze forward. Trust yourself. Yes. Sometimes we have to fall a few times before we get it right, and that's life, friends. That's where we're at. Awesome. And if you're still in revolved crescent lunge, hands back. Let's all meet, prayer twist. Sit your hips low, breathe in. Exhale, spill forward, forward, fold. This time, widen your feet, and then just like ragdoll, grab for opposite elbows, side to side. We'll take little sunflower pose. If you were with me last week, we've done this. Take your right elbow to the left, then come all the way up, and just come all the way back down. So you're just finding that little circle, finding that little lift up. And when you get to 3 rotations on one side, just switch it out, other side, other side, other side. And then after 3, forward fold. So heel your feet to touch. Right into it. Inhale, chair pose. Eagle on the right. Sweep your right arm underneath. The right leg over. Hug in. Commit to yourself right here by finding balance, finding stability. Breathe in, lift your elbows up. Exhale, find that tuck round and curl. Last time, breathe in. Exhale, find the tuck round and curl. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Trust yourself, your balance. Yes, you can. Exhale, low lunge with control, fingers and toes tap. And then right from here, again, that lateral lunge over to your right, so your right foot could stay planted. Maybe crawl your fingertips out, little spider crawl. Or again, right heel can come up, and you find this Skandasana. What works for your body? Two more breaths. And then slowly you make your way across Sarita. Again, that wide leg forward fold. And draw your hands. And again, if you want to take that drill on, you're more than welcome. Or if you do want to start to find little hops, you're more than welcome. Hands down. Find a little bend in your knees. Just find that little hop. Bring your gaze forward. Then land with soft knees, bent knees. Find that little suspension up and then cushion as you land down. See if you can be quieter than I was. That's the goal. Yes. Find that belly lock we've been working on. Find the breath, the exhale. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Taps. All right, find low lunge. And then this time, just step forward. Come all the way down to your knees. All right, let's stretch out a little bit more through our hips, and then we're on our back. So you have the tools for forearm stand drills or those handstand drills. Really what we kind of worked on was just that alignment, that stack up, and just again, lat strength and that 360 core. So instead of just flinging ourselves up, 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 we're building that strength so we can really feel and engage. As soon as our bodies are going there, our mind is going to be like, yep, I know where we're going. Awesome. Just come to all 4s and then step your right foot up. Little runner's lunge. Easy way to get there. You can keep your left knee right down onto the ground. And if this is good and you want a little bit more, you can circle your right arm over. Grab hold of your big toe edge of your left foot. And again, drag your left hip forward. Can you breathe into this space? And without slingshotting, slowly release your left foot down. You can crawl your right foot about center and then just step your left foot in behind. So right leg over left. We'll find a little bit more twist. Reach up. And then left arm over to your right. And again, once again, take your perspective, your glance, your gaze over your right shoulder. Find a little bit of a counter stretch. And then forward, breathe in. You can take your arms overhead or just simply by your side and just fold, hinge forward. A little bit more into our hips. And wherever your bottom, your depth is, you can allow maybe your forehead to connect to your knee. Or just towards that direction. And slowly release back up. And you can take your right foot around. Left foot kind of stamps onto your right thigh, and then just draw your body back. Maybe this is as far as you go, and that feels really good to your right quad, right hip. Or you take it down to your forearms. And slowly push yourself back up. We'll just do that on the other side. Back to all 4s. Step your left foot up, right knee down, runner's lunge. If you added that quad stretch or you're feeling the quad stretch over here, grab hold, right big toe. Drive your right hip forward. If you need to prop your hand connected to the earth up on a block, on a pillow. Just breathe, friends. And again, no slingshot. Slowly release. Take your left foot to center. Take your right knee behind your left shin. Come on to your hips. And if your left hip is all the way up, that's fine. You can just release your leg out. And then just take your arm up. Right elbow, left thigh. Bring your gaze over your left shoulder. Here's that San Diego rain. All right, come back to center. And just as we did on the other side, take that counter stretch. And as you drift back, spine straight, breathe in. And then just hinge forward as you breathe out. What is the new normal you are creating? How can you shift your perspective on the future? Can you welcome the unknown? Slowly come back up. Swing your left leg behind you, or out to the side. And then again, this might be good enough for the hips. Our arms down, forearms down. All right, friends, and then come all the way back up. Slide onto your back. There's the words. And then bring your feet right underneath your knees. We'll just release from a little bit more forward folds. Take your hands right by your sides. Breathe in, bridge pose. Send your hips up. Press into your strong feet. You can utilize your arms as leverage. And then slowly release back down to the earth. Draw your knees into your chest. And then widen your knees a little bit. Stamp your feet onto the ceiling. Grab hold of what you can. Happy baby Ananda Balasana. Little side to side movement. Maybe straighten one leg. Then the other. If you need anything else in your practice, take that right now. Or if you want to transition into Shavasana, if you're following the playlist and want to forward to the last song for a nice peaceful rest, all mind the time. Allow yourself to utilize these next 2 to 3 minutes for rest. Can you breathe in to your vision? And maybe you don't have all the pieces right now, but what can you see? Without physically moving just yet, can you take 3 abundant, energizing breaths right here? Completely fill and swell through your belly, through your lungs. Pause at the top. And just breathe out everything you have. And repeat that 2 more times. Let your breath consume. And just watch and listen to it disappear. One more time, breathe in, fill, expand, inflate. And exhale, empty. Friends, permission to rest as long as you like. If you'd like to reawaken, slowly you start to bring movements back in, just a little twinkle of your fingers, your toes. Again, that subtle rock of your chin to your shoulder and to your other shoulder. And move freely from your ankles, from your wrists, eventually leading to that full body expansion, arms overhead. You're just stepping into this new space, this new power. Draw your knees into your chest and pause in supported fetal pose. Your bicep as a pillow, top palm anchors you in. Or you can take the route, just easy route, all the way up to a seat, to your shins. Take your time. And draw your hands to heart space and keep your eyes closed or soft. And just recognize that we have the power to shift our perspective. Things can be hard right now, and they are. But know that this might not be the hardest thing that we have ever overcome. We can do hard things because we are strong, because we are powerful. We have this vitality, this life force of energy just flowing with us, flowing for us. Try your thumbs to third eye center. The light in me honors, reflects, and truly respects the light in each and every one of you. Bowing my head in gratitude. Namaste.